Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Today I'm getting caught up on some chores on the homestead. We had some storms last weekend. Easter Sunday we had some thunderstorms and tornadoes in the area. Lost power for about 3 full days from Sunday early evening until Wednesday late afternoon. So lots of limbs down in the yard. I'm going to go around, chip them up. I've been meaning to get the chipper out anyway. I had cleared some around some trees and had the branches all laying beside to chip them. I got started yesterday evening before it got dark. Got some of the piles in the front yard all chipped up, and I'm going to go around and get some of the other piles taken care of. But I'm also going to be sprinkling out fly predators. So I thought I'd go ahead and share that with you. So they come in a box. This is my second shipment. They come monthly. So I did open it already. Comes in a pouch like so. Here's some of the info, in case you wanted to look it up, in case you have issues with flies out at your place from having animals. They say when it arrives, don't open it right away. You want to make sure that you see maybe a dozen inside crawling around, because they ship in a, while they're in eggs. If it's cooler out, it'll take them longer to hatch. So I have seen some crawling around. It's a little bit over even. So I need to get them spread out today. I thought I'd get some footage of doing that. You basically sprinkle them out around where the manure is, where it's moist, places that the fly larvae will be at. And just avoid sprinkling them in with the chickens, because they'll eat them, and around ant beds, because the ants will go ahead and eat them. So I better get busy and do that. Before I do that, I'll give you a quick overview. Apparently they will fly around and land and use the fly larvae. They will lay their eggs in the fly larvae, and thus destroying the fly larvae, and so they're not producing more flies in the area. So this is the second month. The first month I did see a decline. As it came close to time for my next batch, I did start seeing more flies. So they must not last more than a month themselves. I don't know, some genetic engineering must prevent them from really staying around for a long time, and that's why you have to do it monthly. But about $20 a month for the animals that we have, and I dropped it down just a little bit, just because I wanted to test it out and see. And like I think I mentioned in another video that I do a daily dog poop run, so that's not laying out for flies to be attracted. So, all right, let's get them spread out. Okay, as I let this run through, how do you guys handle fly problems? If you have some animals on your property. I was using the things that hang in the trees. I'm sure you've seen them in the videos where there's a fly attractant and it flies in and it can't get out. And that works. It catches a lot of flies. It tends to dry up, and then you got to do it again. So this year I wanted to try something a little bit different to see if this really made a big difference, and give it a try. As I mentioned, this is my second month, second delivery of the fly predators. And, it did, whether it was early in the year and that's why I didn't see a lot of flies, but I did start to notice a few more as it got close to time for the next batch to be spread out. So that does kind of lend me to believe that they must die off, and of course that's how they can keep you as a customer. When you do sign up, you are signing up for, I think it was 10 months, maybe 8 months, and then they bill you a month at a time. But it seems like it should work in all theory. I imagine there is some carry over and probably just other things prey on those fly predators. So that's partly why you have to reapply. They say that you do apply it in areas where they are laying the eggs, not necessarily where you see the flies. I think for the most part, they're pretty close. And that the fly predators can have a range of about 150 feet, I think is what I heard them say. But ideally, you want to get them close, sprinkle them out close by. And I think I mentioned earlier, you want to avoid putting them down, their eggs that are inside the packet that haven't hatched yet. You don't want to put them down by an anthill, because the ants will go ahead and eat them, and as well as chickens. So I'm going to just sprinkle these out on the outside of the chicken run. So I think we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Just another item on the farm. So a few in there.